Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. I am having a hard time not laughing all the way through this video, so I'm going to do my best here, but man, this is a funny one. Going ahead and quoting directly from the Pattaya Mail, pattayamail.com, article is titled, "The Naivete of Pattaya's Card Gamblers from India is Gobsmacking," and I couldn't agree more with the title of that article. Quoting directly, and I really do urge, if you're watching this, go read the whole article. Tons of stuff going on. It's pretty funny. Like the whole thing, it's just like, huh? Quoting directly, "The open season police raid on a conference turned casino room at the Asia Pattaya Hotel netted around 80 gamblers from India and an assortment of Thai and Myanmar card dealers, tour organizers, and money counters. It is difficult to envisage a more bungled and chaotic gambling holiday, which was bound to result in tears and worse. Hotel management was suspiciously told none of their staff could enter the large room because it was a private meeting." Quoting further, "Astonishingly, the arrested gamblers included several Indian businessmen with high profiles." Quoting further, "Criminal lawyers in Pattaya say that the most likely penalty for the Indian gamblers will be a stiff fine, deportation, and blacklisting." Well, yeah, and that's after they've been detained in immigration lockup. Have fun there. I've seen immigration lockup. It's not a place you want to get detained for very long if you can at all avoid it. So apparently what happened here, somebody got it in their head to come to Thailand, rent out a hotel conference room, and basically set up their own floating casino. I keep saying floating because I keep thinking of the movie and the play Guys and Dolls, which is one of my all-time favorites because Frank Sinatra and Marlon Brando are in it, which is pretty cool. But the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York was run by Nathan Detroit, and it would move around and whatnot. Yeah, okay, a floating crap game, you know, like feasibility-wise, I can kind of see it, but you're flying in around 100 odd people, and it's like Brother Love's Travel and Salvation show that you're putting on here. I mean, in a country which explicitly illegalizes gambling. And it goes on in the article, again, I really urge people to read this article, but it goes on in the article to say that some of the people arrested say, well, you know, gambling's legal in Thailand. You've got lottery and horse racing. It's like, yeah, I've done videos on that before. They are explicitly legal. Gambling ain't. There's a law on it, and it's pretty darn clear what the rules are associated with that. These folks weren't following them because they didn't have any sort of licensure to be dealing in this kind of activity. Now, yet again, this is kind of one of those situations, and I'm going to get into this in much more detail in another video, but this is kind of one of those situations where, I don't know, just the presumption of many foreigners. This isn't like targeted in any one group, but I don't know why it is everybody thinks they can just come to Thailand and, oh yeah, just go to Thailand, set up a casino in some conference room in a hotel where they had a boat show last week, and all will be right with the world. We'll make a bunch of money and just go on our merry way. Yeah, it doesn't work that way here. There's this thing called law enforcement in Thailand, and they don't like gambling. Yeah, I shouldn't say they don't like gambling. I should say that they will enforce the law on gambling because it has a societal impact, and there is a law that's been promulgated here that deals with that matter. So long story short, anybody watching this video, if you're looking to come to Thailand and rent out a conference room to set up a floating casino, maybe look for another jurisdiction.